installation and working with pandas. So we have seen the theoretical aspects of pandas and how to create series, how to create data frames, how to work with the functions of series and data frames. So before that, when you do it on practically on system, you need to know few things. That is, first thing is you should have Python programs in your system, and you should have pandas. So we'll see how to install Python as well as pandas in your system. So if you are already having pandas, then you don't have to worry, sorry, anything. Or if you have already having Python, then only pandas need to be installed. But I will be starting from the beginning. From here we'll start with installation of Python program, then we will install pandas. So starting with the installation part, so you need to go to python.org site to get Python programs software to download. So if you go to downloads, you can see the latest version of Python here. You can download from here, or if you want any older versions, you can click on view. Then you get a list of different versions of Python is available. So you can download any of versions. But as per our syllabus, it is suggested to go for Python 3 and above. Okay. So first you need to download it. To click here, it starts downloading. So once it is downloaded, it will be there in downloads folder. Let me just show you. So I'm clicking here, so I can get the file downloaded here. So after downloading, assume that it's downloaded. So here I can double click on this for installation. Once if I double click, remember here, so just tick this check box here, add Python 3.8 to path. So this is necessary for avoiding confusion in path. So always remember to tick this, then click install for installation of Python on your system. Okay, this will install Python. So once you have Python, then you know how to open it. So you get a screen like this, right? Okay, now assume that the Python is installed. Now you need pandas to be installed. So for that, what you need to do is just know the path, that is where the location of the Python file is available. So for that, you want to know, just write import OS and press enter, and again you just write OS and press enter. So it will give you the path, the current path of your Python program. So you can see here C colon users lpc. So this is actually the location of your Python software installed. So you can just select up to this lib. Okay, then just copy this. Then for installation you need to go to command prompt. You go to command prompt, just you can write cd backslash, then you write cd space, just right click and paste this location path, paste this path. Okay, so what we did, we went to the Python, there you wrote import OS and OS. So after pressing enter, we got the path. So copy that path, then come to command prompt, here cd space, note down the path, copy that path. So now the path has changed to this current directory, right? So under this there will be a folder called scripts, so we need to install it under scripts. So write cd space scripts. Okay, so now I am under scripts. So here I need to type a command. So what is the command for installation of pandas? Pip install pandas, then press enter. So it will take some time. So some process will be going on for installation of pandas. So remember, the command for installation of pandas is pip space install space pandas. So similarly, last year we have seen numpy array, how to install numpy array. Same manner, we need to write pip install numpy. So once it is installed, it will take time and it displays. Here I have already installed, so it shows requirement is already satisfied. If it is not there, it will get installed. So you get an indication that 100% completed. Then you can work with pandas. Clear? So this is the same manner. If you want to install the numpy, we'll use the same manner. Pip install numpy. I have already installed it. Just showing it. So this is how we can install pandas or numpy on your system. Clear? So once it is done, assume that now it is done. I have already installed in my system. Now I can work with Python Python pandas. So how to write the commands? So if you open pandas, then first statement to write any panda program is we need to write import pandas as pd. So you need to import the panda features into your program. Okay. So pandas, after installation of pandas, we wrote import pandas as pd. So pd is common term we use. It need not be always pd. You can use any of the variables. Then you can follow the commands. Okay. Now let us see some basic commands, how to create a data series and how to create a data frame. Okay, I have written few things. I'll just explain it to you one by one. So here, let us see first to create a panda series. How do you create panda series? First thing is import pandas as pd. Then s is the name of the series. I can give any name. Pd dot series. Remember here s is capital. Then within bracket a list of values I have written. So I am creating directly a list, directly a list. I want to create a series from it. So I can just directly type the series of values, list of values. Then print, yes, it prints the series created. So let us see the output of this. Clear? So here what you can notice, we have created a series of list values. So list values are displayed 1 2 3 4 5 top to bottom. So along with that, you can notice here something is displayed 0 1 2 3 4. So this is called as index values. Since we have not passed any index value, the automatically the default index value will be displayed, that is 0 1 2 3 4. Like this, how many elements are there? So many values will be displayed. Is it clear? This is how to create a simple series, panda series. Okay. Now we'll go forward. We will create another series. Okay. So we'll create series from numpy array. So you know what is a numpy array? So if you want to import the features, you have to write import pandas as pd, import numpy as np. So here np and pd are the variables used for this. We can use any of the variables. We are using pd and np. So arr equal to np dot array. Then list of values is written. That means I am creating a numpy array from the list given, right? So an array is created. Its name is arr. Now s equal to pd dot series. So I am creating a series from the array I have created arr, and I am also passing the index values here. The previous example, I have not passed any index. I can pass index values also. My one index value I want to specify, and I can write this. Okay. Now After that, print s is written. So let us see what is the output first. So you can note down here. So the values in series, so that 5 4 3 2 1. So this is created along with index. In the previous example you have seen that 0 1 2 3 is displayed. Now 1 2 3 4 5 in words. So this is what I specified as index. So it is displayed in this manner, right? So now we know how to create series from list and numpy array. So I'll add two more lines here. Okay, so that is head and tail function. We'll use tail, head and tail. What happens? Let us see. Okay, so if you execute this, you see, as per the program, I am printing as yes, it's nothing but the data frame, sorry, the series. So this is a series. Next, s dot head of 3. So what is displayed? 1 2 3. That means the topmost three lines are displayed. 1 2 3. Clear? So topmost rows, three rows. I can specify any number of values here. By default, if I don't specify, what will happen? The top 5 rows will be displayed. Similarly, tail values, the last rows. So here 3 4 5, that is the 3 4 5 are the last three rows of the series. So tail 3 means it displays the bottom three rows of the series. So these add and tail functions are applicable both series as well as data frames. Is it clear? Now let us add some more features to it. Now we'll create a series from dictionary. So import pandas as pd, then you know how to create a dictionary. So I have created a dictionary called d equal to, within flower bracket I wrote rno colon 1 comma name colon Ajay comma mark colon 80. That means roll number, name and mark are the keys of the dictionary. 1 Ajay and 80 are the values of the dictionary. So dictionary is created. So if I want to create a series from dictionary, I need to write pd dot series, then pass the dictionary, so then display it. So let us see how what will be the result of this. Okay, I'll just close this and run. Yes, now you can note down here the roll number, name and mark. These three are the keys and 1 Ajay and 80 are the values. It is displayed in the form of series now. Is it clear? We'll go to the next example. Now, okay. Now, in a series, I want to display a particular element or range of values. So, how to do it? Okay, let us see. So here, import pandas as pd is written, s equal to pd dot series 1 2 3 4 5. All list of values are passed. Print as it prints a series created. Okay, let us see only this. So we have the series created here. Okay, now we'll add some more lines to it. Print s of 2. Okay, let us see only this line first. So along with the previous output, now one more line is added. S of 2, what will happen? just like in list, how to access a particular element. So using this index, right? So s of past here, s of 2. So s of 0 1 2. So what is s of 2? That is the element 3. So element 3 is displayed. Clear? So if you want to get a particular element, you need to write down the series name with its index. Now two more lines I am adding here, that is s of 1 colon 2 and s of 1 colon 5 colon 2. So what happens is, we'll see what happens first, then accordingly we'll explain. Okay, so here first the series is displayed. We have displayed the series. Then s of 1 colon 2. So in list slicing, you can recall in class 11 what you have learned. List slicing, how it is done. From 1 colon 2 means it displays values from the index value from 1 to 2. The 2 is not included. The upper limit is not included. Let us see here what happens is, so the index value with 1 is displayed. So 0 1, that is second element. So second element is displayed with index 1. See, 1 and 2, that is index is 1, value is 2. So upper limit is not included. Yeah, here also just this exactly same as list. So next one, s of 1 colon 5 colon 2. So here starting index should be 1, ending in the index is 5 minus 1, that is 4. Then 2 is the difference. So after 1 it goes to 3, then it goes to 5, like it goes. But here as per this 1 and 4, there are 2 rows only will be displayed. Okay, so you can note down here what will be the output.